Hey, what's happening, family? It's your boy Dishawn back again to give you guys more information about another wonderful bank that we have inside of the vault. At this channel, we do a lot to help you educate you about personal credit and business credit, and then also showing you different banking products to help you be able to use these products so that you can live a more free lifestyle, like using their reward points to travel the world, and then also get some of their business banking products so that you can get cash flowing assets by acquiring their loans, acquiring their lines of credit, and so forth. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about a particular bank that I came across a few weeks ago, and it was sitting there in my backyard here in California, and I had no idea it was here until I went to this convention called the Small Business Diversity Network. And it was such an amazing event going to this convention here in Orange County, California. And one of the highlights was getting to meet Emil Aaron, who is the head of community impact for this particular bank. And after doing some research and after speaking with him and sitting down and being able to really look at this bank, I found out some pretty amazing things about this bank that I'm going to share with you guys. And also, if you are into investing overseas, as far as investing in different real estate overseas, I think this could be a really great bank for you. If you're a small business looking for access to capital and also educational resources, this is a really great bank for you. If you're a minority, they have a lot of great resources for you. I'm going to go through a lot of that stuff in this channel as well. And I'm also going to talk to you guys about some of their lending products. But it's really important that we find banks that are really care about the community, really care about providing the services of really good communication and customer service, that want to see your business grow. And this company here has a lot of different things in it that you can just tell they are really catering to helping you as a small business owner get the capital you need and will help you grow. And they have so many different tools like that to help you do so. So let's go ahead and start the video out. I'm going to show you some different things I like about the bank. And then also, if you do like this information and you got value out of it, and this is a bank you've never heard of, which is called Genesis, by the way. This is Genesis Bank. I'm not sure I mentioned that already, but this is Genesis Bank, which is located in California, and they are located in Orange County, California. As a matter of fact, they have a really great location because they're right across from one of the most, in John Wayne Airport, one of the most highly regulated, I don't know if you want to call it regulated, but highly sought after airports, because they have a private airplane or airport right next door. So they're located just across the street. Amazing bank, and we're going to go ahead and get into all the different things I like about it now. Okay, family. So here we are. I want to go ahead and show you what I like so much about this bank and what it has to offer, especially if you're a small business owner. So also, just to let you know that this is not a personal bank. This is geared towards business owners. This is a business commercial lending bank. Now, rarely do you see this. So what I want you to understand is that we are going from personal to business. Okay. We don't want to stay on the personal side. We want to get over to the business side. And just if you're even a startup company, if you're a startup business, it's okay, because there are banks that are going to help you grow. And right now, if you're a startup company or you're a small business, I want you to find a bank that's just like this, that's going to tailor to your needs. The one thing that I found about these smaller banks like this is that if a big bank is not going to approve you for lending for whatever reason, they will take a chance on you, especially if you're building out a relationship with them and they can understand your story. A lot of times it's about your story. What is your passion? What is it that you want to provide to your community? How are you going to be able to make your business grow? These are the kinds of things that you're going to want to be able to present to your bank. So what we like to do is be able to help you package everything. So when you come into the bank, you know what to say, you know how to perform, you know how to make sure all your documents are ready to go. And then you present yourself to the bank, let them know what you're trying to do, let them know that you're looking to work with a bank like theirs that's going to be able to have a mutual growth between you, both of you. Okay. So this bank right here, I'm going to show you what I like about some of their commercial lending options. You're not going to get private, you're not going to get personal banking unless you are putting in large deposits, or if you are a private type of bank a private type of company where you have like millions of dollars in deposits. So this is going to be geared towards business banking once again. So on the commercial lending side, what I like about this bank is they offer lines of credit, and which you guys know that a line of credit is a type of account where you can use this to borrow money, repay it, and then borrow it again, almost like a credit card. But let's say they give you $25,000, $50,000 on a line of credit. That's something that you can keep using over and over again. And when it's on the business side, it's not reporting on your personal credit, so it's not harming your credit. Okay, good to know. The other thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is something that's pretty special. This is what's called a letter of credit. So a letter of credit down here. Now, a letter of credit can be very important when we start going towards acquiring commercial real estate or acquiring different businesses. And even if you want to buy some assets that are overseas, this can be really good as well. So in short, what a letter of credit is it's something that you're going to get from the bank, and it's pretty much stating that we've already approved him for a certain amount of money. He's good for it, or she's good for it. So you guys can ensure that if they come in with this letter, we are going to make sure that the seller, the other person, the seller, gets paid. Right. So it's really nice to come in with this letter of credit, because when you come in with the letter of credit, the seller knows that you're serious and that you have money to work with. So this is going to be what you use as your security. Right. And some banks will issue this to you right out the gate. And this particular company will definitely do this to you. You walk in with confidence, almost in a sense of like when you walk in, when you have an approval from the bank to be able to buy a car, right? Well, same kind of concept, but we're talking big boy talk now. We're talking about acquiring assets, not depreciating assets, but cash flowing assets like a commercial real estate building or a multifamily real estate building that's 5 units or more, right? So this is what this will do. So it essentially, if there's a seller that has never worked with your particular, when a seller and a buyer don't know each other, this will be what they use to be able to establish trust in the transaction. Credit worthiness, it also provides credit worthiness. It shows the ability to pay, as we kind of mentioned before, and it's used to mitigate risk. Okay, especially in international transactions, it makes everything run really smooth. So always try to get yourself a bank that's going to be able to provide you with a letter of credit. Highly recommend it. So this bank also wants to help you get yourself multifamily real estate, and that's something that I'm always trying to speak really highly of. everybody that's in the program to be able to do. It's very important that you guys get these kind of cash flowing assets. These cash flowing assets will do so much for you guys. It'll help you with taxes. It's going to help you. Matter of fact, let me explain something to you. I remember there was a time, say for instance, let's just say this. Have you ever, hopefully this has never happened to you, but have you ever been late on your rent? Or have you ever been late, let's just say on a mortgage? If you're a homeowner and you've ever been late on a mortgage, the first thing that's going to happen to you guys is they're going to report it to the credit reporting agencies, and that's going to hurt you for 7 years. Unless you know somebody like myself or our company that can help you with that. But nonetheless, a lot of times it hurts you. Now, let's say you get multifamily, right? Well, you get a good company with multifamily. Instead of them dinging you and hurting you on your personal credit, what they'll do is they have the ability to roll your debt back into your loan, right? Back into your loan, and then that will allow you to be able to just continue to make your payments, especially if you've been with that particular lender for over 2 years. So it's so different when you're dealing with the business side of things, multifamily. You're dealing with the business side of things compared to the personal side of things. This whole country is really it really hurts the small person down, and it keeps you down. You have got to get yourself into the business arena so that you are not playing like with petty games like this, right? So get yourself educated. We'll continue to watch this channel. We're going to continue to give you information that's going to help you guys out, but get yourself these cash flowing assets like multifamily real estate that will give you some protection, that will give you some backing, and then will help you grow in the future. So this company here, Genesis, offers secured loans, and they have loans that go up from 500,000 all the way up to 7 million. And you will put down as little as 25%. They have 3 and 5 year and 10-year terms that amortize in 25 and 30 years. So basically your payments are going to be set out for that long, but you're going to have to refinance it in 3 years, 5 years, or 10 years, depending on whatever you negotiate as far as your loan. So it's a really good bank for that. It also offers equipment financing, owner occupied real estate, and they do have credit card options as well. And then I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit more. So this bank right here specializes in certain industries that not all big banks specialize in. Some of their specialty industries include property management, homeowners associations, escrow and title companies, law firms, CPAs, food and beverage, so the restaurant industry. And a lot of banks consider that as a risky industry, whereas this company will actually lend to this particular category. Hospitality industry, commercial insurance brokers, wealth and management firms, even nonprofits. This is a great bank if you're a nonprofit to build. They actually have a nonprofit within their company, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about that in just a minute. They also even like salons and nail and beauty spas and stuff like that. They have a specialty just for you guys to lend to you if that's the kind of business that you're in. So this is something special when you come to these smaller banks like this. Every single bank actually has its own vibe. Every bank has its own type of companies that they like to cater to or lend to, that they feel more secure with, or they have more experience in lending to. So you have to understand, you have to get in with a bank that understands what kind of industry you are and is willing to be able to rock with you and help you grow. So you have to vet these banks out to see if they're going to be a bank that's going to be right for you. It's a good fit for you and your type of company. Right? Don't just go into any bank and then start trying to establish a relationship. Really sit down with the bank and relationship manager, let them know what kind of business you have and what you're looking to do. And they can let you know if it's a company like that they like to lend to, or if it's something that maybe you should find another fit for. All right. So interview your banks is basically what I'm getting at. So one thing that I like about this particular bank is this. So in September 2021, Genesis Bank received a regulatory concurrence to be able to be designed as a minority depository institution. That is also known as an MDI. And the MDI serves as a vital role of promoting economic and vitality of minority and underserved communities. Of the nearly 4,900 banks and savings institutions insured by the FDIC, only 147 were designated as MDIs as of December of 2022. Genesis Bank is the first MDI established within the bank's target markets of Los Angeles, Orange County, Riverside, and San Bernardino since 2008, and is one of only 4 diverse multiracial MDIs in the country. So if you are a minority inside of the state of California or even outside the state of California, if you are a minority business, this bank right here gets a certain amount of money to be able to lend to you. So it's very, very important that you understand that as well. If you're a minority business, you want to take your banking relationship to a place where they are having money set aside to be able to help you out. So very important to understand. I learned about MDIs last year. And when I came across this bank and realized that it was an MDI institution, it was like, wow, I didn't even know that this was so close to me and was right here. And so it was really, really good to know that, because this is definitely a bank that I want to be able to send people to and help build a relationship. And they're looking to be able to put money into the communities that are underserved. And there are a lot of those in Southern California. So that is in line with where I'm in line with as well. They have financial literacy programs. They're doing so much for the community that I learned about as well. I'm going to try to go over a couple of those with you in here in just a minute. They have all kinds of different educational programs that we're going to talk about right now. So this is definitely a bank, you guys. If you're looking for a particular bank that has meaning, has substance, and really cares about the community. Even their logo, if you look right here, Genesis logo, that is the tree of life. Right. And if any of you guys know anything about the tree of life, it's like, it stands for like new beginnings. It goes back. So their bank is really, it has depth to it. It has meaning to it. It has substance to it. And so just everything from the logo to the way that they conduct themselves in the community should also tell you something that you definitely want to build with a relationship bank like this. I'm going to go in and show you some of the different things that I like about their financial literacy and what they're also doing in the community. Okay, so as I mentioned before, that they also have a nonprofit within their company, and that is called Genesis for Good. What I like about this is that in this nonprofit, what they're looking to do is support economic workforce development, the financial literacy, affordable housing, which we also have an affordable housing nonprofit as well. So I'm really looking forward to collaborating with them on this. Our nonprofit is called Seven Spotted Ladybugs, and that is geared towards affordable housing and financial literacy. We want to be able to help people that are having a hard time getting into homes, be able to help them while they're in one of our homes when teaching them financial literacy. And looks like this particular bank does something very similar. They have an entrepreneurship and diversity and inclusion sector within their nonprofit. And what our other company does is it helps with entrepreneurship. As you guys know, if you're in one of our programs, we are helping you become business owners, helping you build out your LLCs, helping you build out your corporations, then helping you take those corporations and get business credit so that you can acquire assets and that will allow you to be able to go in with certain banks like this and buy real estate, commercial real estate, that will help you acquire wealth. So this is the kind of bank that we like to partner with, and that I think that if those are some of the things that you're in line with, I highly recommend you take a look at as well. Okay, so as I was mentioning to you guys before, this company does a lot with helping you with educational information and resources. They actually have a certificate in entrepreneurship program where it's offered through Santa Ana College School of Continuing Education. And this certificate covers core principles in understanding how to start a small business, complementary and key business competency in key business, accounting, banking terminology, comprehensive QuickBooks, and channeling your inner leadership in Leadership 101 class. So you can actually get certified through the Santa Ana College for some of the educational things that they have and they offer here. If you live in California, it is completely free for you. Tuition is completely free if you live in California. Classes are offered online or in person. This is a really great tool for you guys if you're looking to really get educated on becoming an entrepreneur, especially for our young adults out there too that are looking to be able to get some of this education. They don't know where to start. Great place to start. They have a complimentary business training program where it helps you learn how to start and launch your business, how to run and grow your business, and exiting and selling your business as well are some of the things that it covers. They also have a really cool app. It's completely free. It's through a company called Zogo. Let me see if I can find it in here. It's through a company called Zogo. And you just pretty much type in the area that you're located through this app. You can find it online. I'll see if I can try and get that information to you. If you guys are interested in that information, let me know in the comments and I'll make sure I get it over to you. But it has a series of different kinds of questions that you can play with. And when you get a certain amount right, you get something called pineapples. And then you can use the number of pineapples you get to get gift cards at places like Starbucks and Target and Amazon and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. And it actually educates you along the way about all different kinds of things like investing, money management, and so forth. This is just another one of the resources and tools that they offer that I wanted to be able to talk to you guys about. If you're interested in that information, let me know. I'll make sure you get it. Also, we have a school group community. That's SKOOL. If you're interested in joining our community where we're going to be going in depth about these type of banks and what they have to offer. I'm also going to be having live events where these particular speakers from these banks and these lending institutions and some of the other leaders in the community are going to come out and we're going to have conversations to get information on that. You're going to come to our school group community where we have a calendar. It's going to list all those different events. We'll have also different resources to be able to provide to you, like this app that I'm talking about. If it's something you're interested in, highly recommend you guys join the school group community and become a member. And it's completely free for you guys right now. So wanted to make sure I offer that to you. So this is a new bank for me, and I wanted to be able to provide it to you. Hopefully I showed you guys some things about it. If this is in line with what you're looking to do with your business and how a business that looks like you want to grow with, I highly recommend you take a close look at them and go ahead and sit down and interview them as one of your contenders in growing your portfolio out. All right. So thanks again for stopping by. Dishawn T. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel so we can continue to give you guys information like this and help you grow. All right. And look out for those MDIs. Okay. Peace.